The courtroom falls silent as the judge makes a firm decision, a 2-year license suspension. The weight of this ruling is just the beginning. Do you think this punishment is enough, or should it have been harsher?
Judge, just one final thing.
Sure.
There is a fairness argument to be made because it would not be fair for the jury to still have some sort of confusion or question about something that all parties know is to be true, which is that he has not been convicted of felony.
One final argument surfaces. The defense claims it wouldn't be fair for the jury to remain confused. They stress that the defendant has not been convicted of a felony before. But does this plea really hold any weight now?
That's it from us, Judge.
All right. Anything else to add, state, to defense's final statement?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you.
As the jury prepares to deliver the verdict, the judge issues a stern warning. No outbursts from either side. Emotions are running high. Can everyone keep their composure in this tense moment?
So we're going to bring the jury in. My understanding is there is a verdict that's been reached in this case. There is not to be any outbursts from either side. If there are outbursts, what will end up happening is you may not be allowed back in the courtroom. Does everyone understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
The jury speaks. The punishment? 10 years in prison and a $10,000 fine, but with a twist. Community supervision instead of confinement. Do you think this is justice served, or is the defendant getting off easy?
Yes, Judge.
All right, Deputy,
May we get a ruling on our request
for what?
to include additional language about the state having the burden?
All right, I previously ruled upon that, but the state, correct me if I'm wrong, the state does not have the burden to prove that your client has never been convicted of a felony before. Am I correct, or is there something that I'm missing?
No, correct, Your Honor.
All right. All right. Let's bring the jurors in.
All right, for the jury.
All right, everyone, please be seated. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's the court's understanding that you all have reached a verdict with regards to punishment. Is that correct? And is that verdict unanimous?
Yes.
One by one, each juror confirms the verdict. Yes, yes, yes. The decision is unanimous. There's no turning back now.
All right, if you will hand the verdict form to Deputy Laura, please. All right, the defendant will please rise. It states we assess your punishment at 10 years in the prison. There's a $10,000 fine, and they are recommending that your confinement be suspended and you be placed on community supervision. Would anyone?
The judge sets strict conditions: 10 years probation, 180 days in jail, and mandatory programs. Plus, the state pushes for 600 hours of community service and a 2-year driver's and pilot's license suspension. Is this enough to prevent future harm?
Right, you may be seated. I'm going to ask each one of you if this is your verdict. If this is your verdict, I need you to say yes. If it is not your verdict, I need you to say no. Does everyone understand? All right, we'll start on the back row. Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict? 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 Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict? Is this your verdict? All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Then comes the most powerful moment of the day. The victim's mother steps forward. Her words cut deep. You've never once shown remorse. She reminds the defendant of his own daughter and the pain his actions caused. How would you react if this was your child?
I'm going to excuse you for now. If you'll wait for me in the jury room, and I will come back and meet with you at that time. Everyone, please rise for the jurors.
She ends with a chilling truth. God's watching you. No apology, no accountability, just silence from the defendant. Do you believe justice was truly served today?
All right, the court is going to proceed with sentencing. With regards to the length of time on probation, does anyone have any input they would like for the length of probation time? State?
Yes, Your Honor, we were requesting 10 years probation.
Defense?
Yes, Judge. We agree.
All right, the court then is going to follow the juror's verdict. Sentence you to 10 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 10 years. There is a $10,000 fine. The court is going to order 180 days in the Bexar County Jail as a condition that will begin today. The court is going to order safety, and the court is ordering safety based upon the testimony that the court heard during the trial. There's going to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. There's going to be regular random UAs, proof of employment. State, is there anything else you would request in way of conditions?
Yes, Your Honor, we're actually requesting the 600 hours community service. We're also requesting any Texas driver's license or pilot license be suspended for a minimum of 2 years. And after is full GPS, after it's released from safety and aftercare.
All right. With regards to the community service hours, the court will set the community service hours at 350 hours. Defense, would you like to speak with regards to the license suspension?
Judge, I completely misspoke, and we would be requesting a PSI. I don't know if that can be corrected at this point.
Well, PSIs, once the jury has been elected to pass punishment, the court does not need to consider a PSI.
Understood, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
So it'll be 350 hours community service restitution and 2-year driver's license suspension. All right, yes.
And Judge, we may be aware that you not have a pilot license for aircraft. And if that's so, we would request a suspension also on any type of driving any type of heavy machinery in the public.
Just 1 second. I'm sorry. The printer is very loud. All right, yes.
Any type of heavy machinery that's operated in public, obviously, or at work. The fact is that would be in concert with the Texas driver's license, Your Honor.
All right. Well, what the court is going to order is a 2-year license suspension, period. 2-year driver's license suspension. So it doesn't matter if it's Texas, Louisiana, or where it may be. So there's going to be a 2-year driver's license suspension. And I'm assuming that if someone has a pilot's license, that encompasses driver's license. But if it doesn't, let me be clear. The 2-year driver's license suspension applies to a pilot's license as well. Now, with regards to his employment, if they're allowing him to be a forklift driver or whatever on their property, that's in their purview. All right, Mr. Castro, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? And did you understand it?
Yes, I did, Judge.
If you'll pass that to me, please. You have a right to appeal as this was a jury trial. However, because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question on what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. Is there a victim impact statement?
Will be on.
All right. We're going to proceed with victim impact statement.
Yes, Your Honor.
Was she standing in the well?
Sure. No.
Judge, can I just have a moment to speak to my client?
Sure.
As you've seen, this is my daughter, Alexander Seibert. You've never once offered any sense of regret or remorse. I've been in this courtroom for every hearing, 15 times. You've laughed and giggled in there. It was all a big joke because you plan to get out. She's not the first young lady's life you've ruined. I'm hoping she'll be the last, but she's the third. You need to start accepting responsibility. You might have the money to hire somebody who can fluff the truth for you, but let me tell you something. This is my daughter, and this is where you put her. And this is my husband, and this is myself tending to her. You've got a daughter, you brought her in the first hearing. She was 14 at the time. You thought that that would make a difference. You wanted sympathy, but you didn't give my daughter any. Let me tell you something. You need to look at my daughter and think about your daughter, because there are people out there like you. Your daughter can be sitting on the road, and someone just like you who had spent the whole night from 6 going to 4 bars, plowing into her, lying, misrepresenting the truth, killing your daughter just like you killed mine. You need to think about that when you lay your head down at night, that your daughter's just as vulnerable as mine was. And all those other women, you did things to. And that's all I'm going to say is you need to start being held accountable for your own actions and not slip through because you've got money to put a little fence around you. Because I thought my daughter was protected, and you probably think your daughter's protected. And someone like you killed her. That's all I'm going to tell you. And it's wrong. And you never said you were sorry. Your mom said she felt bad, but you never once, not in that whole entire thing. And instead you took a picture of her car. You got that posted on your Facebook page like you had other things posted?